Hazak u'baruch. Good morning to everyone. Just a few matters in terms of the fast. The fast will be over Be'ezrat Hashem at 8:45, and Mincha is going to be regular time, 8 o'clock. Even though there's Sefer Torah, we're going to start 8 o'clock. Mincha, please be on time. Regarding Anachot of Muktze, we were discussing yesterday the concept of Muktze Mahamat Gufo. The very basic raw material that haven't yet been converted into an instrument is considered to be the highest level of muktze, that you cannot move it litzorich gofo and litzorich mikumo either. So one of the examples we mentioned was a rock. Let's say a person on Shabbat wants to take a rock and designate it. It's no good. It's already Shabbat. You're not able to designate on Shabbat. What he has to do if he wants to utilize a rock on Shabbat in a permissible fashion is he has to designate it for a usage before Shabbat. So let's say he wants to crack nuts, and he doesn't have a nutcracker. So he says, okay, this rock looks good. So able to crack nuts. So he takes it from before Shabbat and he designates it, he puts it aside to crack nuts. That would be mutar. Or for example, let's say there's all this sand. So sand is muktze. You're not allowed to handle sand. However, he wants his children to play. He wants to put it in this box so that they're able to play in the sand. And he wants it to be essentially used as a toy. So then he's able to take sand and designate it and put it in this toy box from before Shabbat, and then that would be mutar to use. Of course, if he wants to take something heavy and use it as a doorstop, he has to designate it from before Shabbat in order to be able to do that. Al-Vajra writes, even if he didn't actively designate it, but let's say he used it before Shabbat in such a fashion, so then that would also be the equivalent of designating. So either using it before Shabbat or designating it even without using it before Shabbat. Both of those would convert it, because essentially we have a lot of power in our mind. When we decide that this is going to be used as an instrument, it becomes an instrument. As long as it's genuine, and in some cases it has to be not just on a one-time basis, it has to be on a more regular basis, but that designation makes it into a utensil, and then it is permitted to be carried because it's a utensil, it's a kli shemelachto le'eter essentially, and that makes it mutar. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.